Hello everybody, this is Baron the Bear, and this is going to be a guide on Shippera, which is the hero you get if you make a first time purchase, and you can level them up by buying the VIP packs. So this is going to be for the talent tree on the best strategies and on just basic ideas in general to give you somewhat of an idea of how you would want to skill him up. Just to start off first, I do have him at 3 stars, and usually it's recommended to keep any hero only at 1 star, so you can max the first skill, which is usually one of the best. Right now it's Sword of Justice. Now at damage potency at max it's 1400, and that will take an effect once he uses his skill during an attack. I took him all the way up to 3 star because I wanted to use units in hero squads deal 30% more damage to monsters. That might help make the attacks faster in the battle. I'm not really sure on that. I'm hoping I can get it to 50% pretty fast. So that was why I 3-starred him. Now, to be on a safe side, you can just keep it at 1 star, max his first skill, and then once it's maxed, use the 2 star, and then max his second skill, and then unlock his 3rd star and max his 3rd skill. But I already did him to 3 stars. We're going to go to talents. Now I'll explain the different talent trees here. You got the cavalry, jungle, and the skill. Now cavalry is, the purpose of the cavalry is, and the general reason is it's going to increase your cavalry troops. So a lot of people will recommend to only focus on the cavalry tree once you're able to get a full march of cavalry troops, which is usually going to be later in the end game of the game, because it's hard to get cavalry to the highest tier you can get to with the maxed army amount in the army. So that might not be the approach you might want to do in the beginning. Jungle is going to be for monster hunting. So if your main focus early in the game is going to be just attacking monsters, putting your talent points into this tree is probably going to be your best option. Not to say you can't put some in the other trees, like into the skill tree a little bit to increase attacks, which is a viable option, but I'll get into that in a little bit. The skill tree, this is mainly going to be for your nuking ability, and Shippera is a nuker. So if you want to use Shippera for just not only monsters but for PvP early in the game, then that could be a good option. I'll show you his skill here. This is increases extra damage of skill by 2%. So once it's a 3/3, it's going to be like, I think it's going to be a 6% increase to that skill damage. So he's a powerful nuker. So once he nukes, that skill gets set off. This is going to do a 6% increase to that damage. So keep that in mind. And also it's going to help in PvP. But one thing to remember, the 2 is, see, this is a legendary hero, and it takes a lot more resources, and it's a lot more rare to get legendary shards than epic shards. And since he's a legendary hero, it's going to take more tombs, it's going to take more to level him up to get a lot more talent points unlocked to add in. So as an early game, is Shippera really going to be too viable to max out unless you're a spender? Probably not. So you might want to keep that in mind with watching out how many points you put into what trees, since he's a legendary, if you're going to be free to play. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Jungle is going to be his monster abilities, mainly for monster attacks. Not to say there are some things that increase it, but in general, jungle is for monster hunting. So I haven't put any points in him yet. I got him at 19 points to put. Let's see what I got him at level-wise.
Speed is the key to
I got him at level 20 right now. I can get him to level 30, which I might do just for the sake of the video if I can get it, if I have enough. Let's see. Okay. Probably don't have enough, but one strategy is to hold off on this is unless you need certain talents, invested in, you might not want to level him up. You might want to use another character and level them up to get certain talents. So be real cautious on your tombs of experience of how much you want to put it invested in one character. Since he's a legendary character, it's going to be hard to level him up. So you might not want to invest too much early off in the legendary character. You might want to focus more on epic. I'll go back to this talent tree, go to the jungle. Okay, what I would do early off, since I got 19, it says on the very top right, I got talent points where I got 19 total. Now I can reset him if I want to, but that's going to cost gems, I think. It's, so if you're on a budget, you don't want to waste too much resources. Concentrate on what you want to use him for. I'm not planning on doing much PvP early in the game, so my focus will be mainly on doing monster hunting. So I would rather focus more on his monster hunting aspects of Shippera than anything else. So what I would do is, first skill you have to get, talent you have to get, increases march speed by 3%, so I'm going to upgrade that. Over here, increase defensive units, deduction, increases experience gain by 5%. It's going to be a 15% once it's maxed. Okay, so it's going to give you more experience the more monsters sell. On a day-to-day basis, after months and months and months, you're going to get a huge amount of increase in experience by using that skill, that talent. Reduces stamina required by 3. It takes 50 stamina, I think, to do one monster attack. It could be higher, the higher level monsters, I'm not real sure yet. But it's at a 3 right now. Max that out, it's probably going to be 9, almost, So for every 5 monsters you attack, it's going to be like an extra free monster almost. So keep that in mind. That's going to be probably pretty valuable. Help you attack more monsters on a day-to-day basis. Increases skill damage dealt to monsters by heroes squad by 5%. It's going to help kill monsters a lot faster and help get you higher, be able to take down higher level monsters. But increases skill damage, so it's going to be good to use. That you might want to use and go with the skill tree and get points into the nuking the other skill damage, and that way it does, you can do more damage by your skill but killing monsters. But my recommendation early off, if you limit it on talent points, to focus on the main talents for monster killing in the jungle talent tree. So we're going to go to, let's see, this one increases attack units. Okay, it's going to help with the attack. This one helps with the defense. Increases basic attack damage to the monsters by 3%. Okay, that's really good. You max that up, it's going to be like 9%, for basic attacks for that. So if you max out his monster damage skill, which gives you 50% plus that's almost a 60% increase to attacking monsters. So it's a big jump. We're going to go over here. This one's going to give you, reduces stamina required to attack monsters by 3. I already showed you that one. And then obtain resource chest. I'm not really understanding what that's going to do. If the more levels you put into it, maybe it's going to give you more resource chest or a higher grade resource chest. Just keep that in mind. But any points into that's going to help you if you play this game 6 months to a year, how long ever you play it, if it's going to be for years, getting extra resource chests from every single monster you kill, it's going to add up over a long period of time. So just keep that in mind. That's valuable, I think, battle loot. What I would do first, if you're limited on points, I would definitely get the experience one. So in my opinion, I would go for do the increased defense of units, heroes, get the max that out all the way to be able to get to that. And I would go and get the experience gained. It goes 10% and then 15% increase to experience. That'll help you level up your heroes when they're out fighting. So if you need to level up certain heroes, you can put him in as your main hero, and then put in the other hero you need to train with him, and that 15% increase will affect him. Okay, keep in mind that your skills. Let me go back here real quick.
Hear me and tremble.
These, once he gets to once you max up these skills here, this one, these 4 ones here, once you complete those, get those all to 5, that last skill is going to unlock. All right, you can't get that last skill until all these are maxed. All right, once that happens, then you get that last skill. So what you want to do is, one thing important to know, if you use 2 heroes in a march, your main hero, these skills, any of these skills here, these are only the ones that's going to affect in the battle. Okay, your secondary hero is not going to have any of their skills is not going to have an impact. Okay, it's only going to be your main hero that you put into the main. Now, unless it says, I'm not sure if there's anyone here. So sometimes they'll say, like, this, skill will say, well, and then the lieutenants will have this skill or this ability. Can it be? If it says lieutenant, that means the secondary hero. So only when in regards to any of these skills, if it says something about lieutenant skill, will a secondary hero skill will matter. So keep that in mind. We'll go back to the talents. Jungle. Okay, now I can decide where I want to do now. Do stamina. Okay, I want to do this because it's going to help me be able to kill more monsters every day. Now I go here. This helps the attack. Okay, this helps with PvP and monsters. It doesn't specify. So now I got 6 left, and I could go this way. Obtain chest, or it could increase basic damage dealt to monsters, or skill damage to monsters. I'm going to go this route here because I'm going to eventually, I need 5 more skills after I spend these to get that extra loot chest. So I'm planning on buying more of the VIP packs. That's another thing to consider too. For this hero alone is if you're going to be willing to buy those VIP packs to get more shards of Shippera, then you can plan on investing more skills. Okay, so let's go with more damage. Okay, so you're at 9% for basic attack. That's pretty good. Plus, I already got the 1 skill at level 3, so it's a 30%. So right now, it's almost a 40% increase to attack monsters for just normal attack. Let's go. Increase skill damage dealt to monsters by this hero squad by 5%. Okay, this means that when the skill comes out, when he does his skill, it's going to do 15% more damage. Now all I need to do now is have 5 more skills I can put, and I can get this resource chest. Now another option you can do is, if like I said, I'm going to continue buying the VIP pack, so, and I'll keep leveling them up and investing more. So what I can do then is I can go over here and see what I need to do. The rage, reduces skill damage. Increase skill damage to this hero squad, but no. Increases skill damage. So if I wanted to increase that skill damage up to 6%, I could put points. I would need 6, 7. I'd need 10 more points, and I could put into that skill. Keep that in mind. Now another thing you can do too is, like, say for instance, what do I need for? I need 5 more points for battle loot. Okay, to max that out. So what I could do is let's level them up once, and I'll show you. Okay, 10,000 experience. He's at 82,000. Now at this point, it would be a waste for me to use a 10,000 tomb. Okay, because he only needs like 700 more to go. So 7,000 more to go. So I throw out maybe a 5,000 and do 2 of those, and then I only need 200 more. Let's not do that one. I only need 100 more of each of those. 2 of those. So like that, and then use that one. That way you're not wasting any of the experience in your tomb books. Keep that in mind. Now I need 96,000 more to get the next level. Okay. I can go with get that all the way up to 9,000. Okay, then I need 6,000 more, so I can throw out 5,000. And then I could do 2 twos. Let's just do 2 twos. I mean, 500. Okay. Now he's at 22. I need him at 25 to get that battle loot maxed. So I need 3 more levels. So let's see what I can do here now. I got 10,000. He needs 100,000. So I need 10 of those. This is going to be kind of tight. So I'm going to try to just use my maximum amount just to burn through those. 30,000, 40,000, 1,000, 60,000. Take your time because you don't want to mess up. 10,000. Now I need 3,200. So the 5,000 would be waste. So I'll use 3 of the 3,000s. And I'll use 2 of the 100s. Alright, that gets them up there. Now I need 110,000. So let's go through these. Okay, that's 70,000. I need 40,000 more. So let's go through the 5,000s. Okay, 400 more. So 500 would be a waste. I'd lose 100 of that experience. So let's just go with the 4 100s. Okay, that's 24. I need 1 more level. Let's go burn through those 5,000s. And notice that number times 3. Now I know if I go to times 2 and times 1, I'm not going to waste nothing. At this point, I could waste something if I press it again. So I need 2,600, so I can use 2 1,000s. I need 600. I can use 1 500 and use 1 100, and I'm at 25.
Strike without
Go to
hesitation.
talents. Okay, now I go to jungle, and now I can do that. I can max those out. Okay, that's the best way I can explain to you how to level up a character as need be to do the talents. All right, to get the skills, to add on certain talents you want. Right. Now another thing I can look and see, okay, what I need to do now if I want to do with the nuking, if I want to add some extra skill damage. Okay, I need 3, 6, I need 7, I need 10. I could get them to. I need 10 more levels, okay? But the problem is, he's at level 25. I can only get 5 more levels in at a 3-star. In order for me to get that total 10, I have to give him up, make him a 4-star. The problem with that though is then it's going to open up my 4th skill down here, and I'm not going to be able to level up these 3 I got here faster, right? So keep that in mind. You want to keep, especially in the legendary here early off, you want to keep it as low as possible. Be careful what you put into him as much as possible, because it's going to be harder to get him leveled up. Now, I'm going to try to keep this video short, but now, was it the best idea maybe to use all my experience and waste my, and invest in him so early off? Or should I have gone maybe with more of a gatherer in the beginning, maybe? Possibility, maybe. But he is good for monster hunting, so in my opinion, you can't really go wrong. But anyway, I hope this video helped you get an idea of what skills to use, what talents to use for him early off in the game. This is Baron the Bear, and I'll talk to you guys later.